name is Sadiq Isu. I am the president and the CEO of Talentz. It's very exciting that it felt like yesterday when we started Talentz as an organization. And fast forward down the lane, we actually turned 1 year this month. So it's what a very, we are amazed by it, and we're willing to celebrate it and celebrate all the success that had come to pass within this short period of time. So it's been an amazing one. We turned 1 year this month. One of the biggest reason why Talentz was started is recruiting or remote employees have been in existence for a very long time. But Nigeria has not been one of the partakers of the opportunities that has been in the remote organization or in the remote space. Nigerians speak very good English. Nigerians are well educated, and most importantly, Nigerians have the tenacity to work. And so this period, we felt that someone should bring that idea into place in Nigeria and help with the recruitment process. And that is what Talentz decided to do. Now, so many countries are beginning to struggle with employment. Nigerians are available to be employed. They are well trained, they are well mannered, and they are well coordinated. So if you look at it on a bigger scheme of things, you would see that there is so much value in employing and in bringing in an employee from Nigeria that probably will work with you remotely. And that is where Talentz comes in. We provide resources, we bring in an employee, we train them on the capacity to either do estimate writing, to do virtual assistants, to do digital marketers. We have software developers, we have application developers. Different calibers and different people within the organization that are able to do amazing things worldwide. And our goal is, like I said, we started a couple of months ago. We just turned 1 year, like I said. And within 1 year, we probably have over 60 different employees across working with different organizations in the US. And, I can't begin to imagine what we would look like in the next 5 years. I know there is going to be an amazing story that we're going to tell when that time comes. I could remember the first time we did our first Talentz meeting. That was October of 2022. And when we were booking the hall or the room for the meeting, we only booked a 30 people capacity. And now we had to go 50 people capacity, and we still have a lot of employees that are joining remotely, people that are not able to make it for one reason or the other. And so if you look at the trajectory and you look at the growth rates, you will see that, we're growing at a very steady capacity. And so when I go back to this day, 5 years from now, I'm sure that we'll be way amazed, because I'm sure that we will not be looking at a 50 people capacity hall to put our employees in. We definitely will be looking at, hall that will be able to take, 500 to 1,000 employees, because that is the capacity, that we're willing to get to in the nearest future. Our motto says that we're restoring excellence globally. So the first thing that we strive for is excellence. We want to bring in people that have the mindset to improve, the mindset to grow, the mindset not to stop at 90%, to continue to go to 99%, to continue to go to 99.9%, to continue to go, to strive every day to get to that point of excellence. The second value is zeal. We want an employee that has the zeal, the tenacity to continue to fight. We don't want you to come and join our team and sit in one position for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, we want you to be able to grow. So you have the zeal and the drive to be able to grow, improve in different areas of life. And we want people with leadership mindset. These are the core values that we have. People that are willing and that are able to run in whatever capacity they are in. People that are able to deliver with little resources and do amazing things or perform amazing activities. We want people that are very tenacious. They are very tenacious. They have that willingness. We want people that are very accountable. Accountability is a very big task of what we do. When you are accountable, you will be able to hold yourself responsible for those tasks and those responsibilities that is due to you. These are the core values that all talents represent. And we know that with the people that we're bringing in, these are the values that we're communicating. And we're giving a very high ethical standard, because we know that ethical standard is beginning to be compromised. And that is not where we stand. We stand with ethics as much as possible. So you will be shocked, maybe amazed, not more of shock. You will be amazed at how excellent remote employees are evolving. A lot of people before now have the mindset that I need to build a 50,000 capacity, office building and have people come in there to work. What happened during COVID-19? We all sat in our houses and worked from the comfort of our living rooms or from the comfort of our homes. But yet, we were still very productive. We still carried things out. We still met different expectations. That is exactly the same thing that we're talking about now. COVID-19 pushed us to that place where we know that we can do things without being there physically. If there is any position that can be done remotely, for example, my personal assistant, I have 2 personal assistants. One of my personal assistants is based here in Nigeria and I'm based in the US. She does my calendar, she looks into my schedules, she books my ticket, she does all these things from a remote and from the comfort of her living room at a fraction of the cost that you will get anywhere else in the world. So when you look at the value that we bring in, you would see that the person doesn't have to be there. It doesn't have to sit by your right hand. The person can do anything that you want them to do remotely or digitally, except if it is a physically involved thing. So long as it's mentally involved, those things can always be done digitally. And that is where remote employee is actually a very good catch in today's world. And the employees are always very excited when they are doing things remotely. They don't have to face traffic. They don't have to deal with driving around all the time. That time, it's a productivity time that they can always put into perspective. So it's been extremely productive. All our clients have been extremely satisfied. And so far, so good. We have 98% satisfaction rates. And I think that is excellent. 98% satisfaction rate, because we bring in the employees and then we do a background check on all the employees. We make sure that they have very good background check. We have an IT department. Our IT department makes sure that their systems is being monitored, make sure that everything is done, and they are security conscious, because they might have data and information that should not be out there. And that is why we put all these things into perspective, just to make sure that we continue to grow the mindset of remote employment. I am extremely excited. It felt like yesterday, it felt like we started yesterday, but the team have been amazing. We have some amazing people in our team, and these guys are working day and night, tirelessly, to see the organization grow. Again, I can't imagine what the next 5 years is going to look like with the same team evolving on a daily basis just to be able to catapult us to the next level. So I am extremely, extremely excited that we've turned 1 year. I know the name of every single All Talent employees, every one of them. If I start mentioning names, it would take too much time during this interview. But you know yourselves, and I tell you that thank you. For everything you do, thank you. For the action you take on a daily basis, thank you. For your ethical standard, thank you. And most importantly, for bearing strongly the core values of what we bear in All Talent, thank you. We're really, really proud to have you on our team. Thank you very much.